So what's the difference between a K1 and a CR1 visa? If you're starting out your journey and trying to figure this out, you've probably heard these terms batted around. So a K1 visa is a fiance visa. So it's only for people who they're not married in the US and they're not married in any other country, like civilly, legally. So the fiance visa allows the immigrant, if you get a fiance visa, K1 fiance visa, you can then travel to the United States sometime in the next 180 days after they give you that visa. And then once you get to the US, you'll have 90 days. You have one entry. You can stay at for up to 90 days. If you don't like it, you can leave. You have to leave within the 90 days because then your time's up. Or if things go well, then you can get married legally in the United States to your partner and then apply for the green card inside the United States. So that's what the K1 visa path entails. A CR1 visa is different because it's for couples who are already legally married before they begin the process. So it's a type of spouse visa. And it's a type of spouse visa that is specifically for couples who've been married for fewer than 2 years. But the spouse visas have a very similar process, and the government gives you the right number based on the time you've been married. You don't have to worry about that. So if you're already married, or if you choose to get married and then start your process, you would be applying for a CR1 or an IR1 spouse visa rather than a K1. And there are strategic reasons why you would pick one or the other. For example, if you have children, if the immigrant fiance has children who are between the ages of 18 and 21, there's a big advantage to just doing the K1 visa instead of the CR1 because you can bring children of that age and you couldn't if you were married. It doesn't make any sense, but just keep in mind that that's a strategic difference. Also, typically it's a little bit faster to get the K1 visa and come into the United States. So a lot of people prefer it for that reason. But when you come into the US with a K1 visa, you don't immediately have work authorization. So that's one of the drawbacks. Plus you have there are more steps and slightly higher cost typically for a K1 visa just because it has more steps. So we're also in the process of putting up some great resources on that on our website. So we're going to announce that very soon, our new resource center. We're really excited to break some of this down for you even further.